Have you ever longed for silence and peace? Is there a deeper place in you that desires to be still and to find rest for your soul? Check this out. Feel the stillness here this morning. I woke this morning just to come out here. This is the backyard of our place, and just felt this. It rained last night, and this is just incredible stillness here today. It's just like a really amazing, just quiet, and it just got me thinking of how fast we race and how often we miss these still, quiet places that are kind of inviting us, I think, into a sense of peace and rest with God within us, like to connect our inner spirit with the Christ that's all around us, with God, with His Spirit, so that we become one in a sense with all of this. Like, in a sense, we're running out of here, out of this quiet into our lives. So we're sort of running at two different paces, aren't we? There's this sense of inner stillness that we sometimes catch these, tiny glimpses of, it seems, and then we just kind of brace off to our next thing. What's my next appointment? What's my next agenda? Where do I have to be? What do I got to do? What must I achieve before I can stop at the end of the day? And we sort of have this mindset that possibly by the time the end of the day comes, or the weekend, or the holidays, that we'll be able to stop, to find that rest, that inner stillness that we crave deeply, but that seems so elusive. And I'm wondering whether, like myself, you've been running for a very, very long time and found yourself kind of burned out and tired and fatigued and kind of just flat, just, not necessarily depressed, but just a real flatness. The joy of life has left to some degree, and you're no longer, you're just kind of doing stuff. A bit like slavery, really, though, isn't it? This drivenness we have, we're driving ourselves to get up every morning, to work, to push, to get more money, to pay the mortgage, to, pay for everything, all these nice things that we have. But really, what's it achieving for us? Have we found those deeper parts? Can we kind of let go, in a sense, of ourselves, our self-consciousness? I was thinking about that this morning, how we are so self-conscious, that we are so self-aware in a lot of ways, not in a healthy way though, like we've become self-conscious and we're not seeing ourselves as connected in like this. We see ourselves in a kind of a judgmental way, so we're critiquing our lives, and we're sort of, and it's not until we get back to stillness that we can really find the essence of who we really are in Christ, that deeper part of ourself that says, you know what, you're okay. There's no need to perform, no need to be anything that you are not. In fact, that is quite the contrary to the spiritual journey, it seems. It's about becoming who we really are in Christ. Like, who has God made you and me to be? What is our role in life? Who are we? And I don't know if we find that truly until we find that stillness. Like, we really have to try and get into the stillness so that we can hear the still, small voice of God within us. And it seems to me, as I get more and more into these places, that I just constantly hear these whispers. Tony, I love you. You're okay. You're in. We're all together here. There is a oneness with us. You are in. And it's just this morning earlier, as I was sitting in the stillness, I was just getting aware, like, let go of self-consciousness and come out and kind of dance with us, if you like. Come out and go with the flow of the beautiful, creation. I was listening and watching the birds and just watching them dance around and flying, and you can just hear the kookaburras there in the background, just singing their song of a morning. Do I sing? Do I dance? Am I overly self-conscious? I think I am. I certainly am. I'm inhibited and my inhibitions are those inner critical judgments that are coming back to myself. So I can judge other people, and therefore that judgment has come back on me. This is the things that stillness reveals to me, that inner critic that holds me back and keeps me from joy. Whereas when I come to this stillness and this still place, I start to see and to know on a far greater level who I really am and what I'm created for. And it's a beautiful thing. An invitation to stillness. Come into his rest. Come and find your rest in Christ. This seems to be the invitation I'm hearing. I'm not sure what you're hearing, but if you are hearing this invitation, I just encourage you just to find a spot, find a place, and just sit, walk, be still, whatever it is that you feel most comfortable with, and just get into that deeper place. I know that you'll benefit so greatly from it. Come unto me, all you who labour and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest for your soul. Come and, take my yoke upon you, Jesus said to us. Take my yoke and be still. Find your true self here and find your rest so that the running can stop. The slavery to have to can stop, and you can be still and know God. Thanks for listening. Have a lovely day.